on in here. Let's see here. Let me see if I don't have like heat dirt laying around in here somewhere. Oh, I had some dirt. Oh. Don't see any dirt. Sure, I had some, but I mean, I don't obviously buy that. Alright, we are actually gonna go get clay, I think. See if we can't build the top of our house. The very tip top of it done. Alright, gonna grab all the clay we can find, hopefully. And we're gonna have to go cook it. It's here, I believe it's this way. Gonna cook clay. And have to. That's a lot of clay. I'm just thinking right now. We're talking a ton of clay. At least we got another doorway for now. Try to get all the clay we need. Probably just try to get a full inventory worth of clay. Try to cook it all. Work with me, game. Work with me. Work with me. Yes, sir. Hopefully, if we get the full inventory's worth, we'll be good for at least a couple minutes. I got lucky right there, because I heard my legs most definitely break. If that would have went any different, I would have died. I just need to figure out how to grab this clay now without freaking getting the water everywhere. Cool. Heard something break right there. What type of breaking? Maybe it was me stepping on that and I didn't even realize. I got the respiration helmet on, so I could probably do it this way. Probably be a little impractical, but I'll find out in about 2 seconds. It's gonna take me no time to get a full inventory of clay, hopefully. I'm gonna run out of clay down here eventually, though. If I keep up the rate I'm going. It's better than the other way I could be farming clay, though, right now. Going out in the world trying to hunt it down. That's a terrible way to find clay. That would take you all day. You can be out there all day and you'll never find any. I believe they're actually adding the crouch mechanic into the Bedrock version of the game. Or crawling? I think it's crawling. It's not crouching, it's crawling. I'm technically not crouching, I'm crawling right there. These blocks pop up. I've never like really utilized the crawling. So I don't know if it's like actually good or not. I mean, it doesn't sound terrible. Guess it really just comes down to see how the system for it works out. I think there was a fish drowning. I mean, would be drowning? Suffocating? I think it's suffocating technically. He was suffocating. Freaking stole all his oxygen, or his water. He was suffocating. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, let me do this real quick. I'm getting decent with what I have. Definitely need way more, but I'm not at a bad spot with how much I have. I'm getting nervous when I accidentally send these boys packing. I kind of want these things. Can you pick them up in a bucket? Or I know you can buy them in the bucket from like traders, but I don't know if you can actually just put it in the bucket yourself. Always kind of wondered how they get in the bucket. He has not been on yet, so I have not. He has not joined in. I don't think he ever actually added me. I think we were talking about. I sent him a friend request, I think, and then he told me to send it to him. I don't know if he ever actually added me back or not. Kind of just waiting to see. You gotta get in here, August. He wanted to play with you too. He wanted you to carry the boat for him. Should be enough clay, hopefully. Nope, I'm stuck. Gotta get our 1,000 subscriber grind up. Gotta start getting that that YouTube money. Ain't no way he just said no. Ain't no way. We have to. We have to. Gotta get out the hood. I think I need to go up this. The only thing we have to get out the hood. Alright. Start growing my sweet cherry tree farm. Sadly, they don't actually have cherries on them. It's a thought that counts, though, I think. I think tomorrow I might try to get back on my dying light grind. See how it is. I just could not bear to restart the game today. Might not be too bad tomorrow, hopefully, though. I'm saying that with a grain of salt. Hoping and praying that they don't freaking go straight to trash. I know what they do to that game. I know what they've done, what they've been through. Okay. Let's see here. I put these here. Alright. Perfect. Probably should go get my lava up. He's sitting there like a weirdo. Get my lava grind up. Cook more blocks and not have to waste all my coal. Kind of see how we're looking over here. Oh, I should have got dirt. I need like 8 dirt blocks to finish this. The grass is growing really nice at least. Because a lot of this wasn't even grass blocks. It is growing rather nice though. Hey, thank you. It's a work in progress. I've been working a long time on it. Kind of been a good second. I still got a lot of builds I want to do too. It's kind of slow. I don't want to. I try to play like a couple hours here and there. I don't. The last world I played on, I played like some days like 8-10 hour days. Like on the weekends when I had nothing better to do, I would play forever, and I burnt myself out on the game. And again, it was also a little different because I actually had like there was probably like 5 or 6 people that were in here playing with me when I was playing, so a little different. I need to go get lava yet. I think what I was doing. I mean, it's not too terrible on this one. Got a lot more building to do, a lot more blocks to collect. Need to rework my nether portal too. It's in such a dumb spot. Need to get in here and fix this. Be a lot of, oh lord, be a lot of fixing. So I still haven't found the nether fortress. Need to go find the nether fortress. I can get what are those things? Blaze rods. I've got a ton of Eyes of Ender. I just have not went and got blaze rods, so I can't go and do the Ender Dragon quite yet. Be cool to do though. Just got to get around to do it. Easier said than done though. Probably wouldn't be that hard to find it. Just I'm kind of lazy. Cool. And put that away. How do I get out of here? Guess it's right here. One of these makes you float faster, I believe, in water. I feel like it's a soul sand, but it wasn't working earlier when I was trying to use it. But maybe it's because I didn't place it right. Saved me a lot of hassle coming in here and like actually building to the nether too, the fortress. That way I didn't have to ever worry about getting attacked by ghast along the way. Ghast and skeletons. They are everywhere when you spawn into that. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Day is going pretty well. Just trying to get a little bit of craft on here before I have to go to bed here. Like another hour and a half or so. Just went and collected a bunch of lava so I can cook some more blocks. Let's see here. Could I get... Let me see here. I believe I have chest actually crafted. Yes, sir. It's a work in progress right now. I'm kind of just trying to enjoy my day. Kind of do some simple crafting. Hopefully it'll kind of help me go to sleep. Kind of calm me down. Get everything freaking... Maybe where I can just go to sleep super fast. Hit that pillow. Not like a light, hopefully. Alright. So these are cooking. What even is that? Pretend I don't see this. A lot of people kill that guy if he doesn't have good stuff on him. I don't blame him. He may just offered me some trash. But I saw another thing of coal in there. Let's see here. I probably should organize my chest eventually too. Kind of gotta sit in this area to wait for these furnaces to cook. I hate that they mess that up. Oh, there's coal right there. The render distance on furnaces got messed up, so now you have to actually sit in the area for them to cook. Such a weird system. It used to not be like that, but I don't know if they did it on purpose or not either, though. Couldn't imagine they did it on accident, but never know. What does Loyalty 3 even do, actually? Kind of makes me wonder. Because half of these are like, I know respiration's like a helmet enchantment. You might be able to get it on your other stuff. Protection is probably like creepers. Smite is to hit harder with a sword. Piercing's to hit harder with a bow. No idea what loyalty actually is. Let's see here. I want to build the top floor of this. And close this bad boy up. Is that too much to ask? The real question is, how do I want to do it though? I think we're gonna do. Let's see here. I had oak blocks in here. Gonna grab these for now. These for now. Convenience. Guess we're gonna see what we can do here real quick. Probably will not be able to finish the roof with what I have, but part of it done at least. Let's see here. I'm gonna cut it off right here. Might kind of feel weird though. Could use this top piece for like another extra room. Kind of feel like I should do that out of brick. Whole house is brick, so why wouldn't I do this piece out of brick? Thinking to myself actually. Should I do it out of brick or should I do it out of wood? It's not gonna be a floor, so I think we should do it out of brick. I don't think I have any bricks sitting around. I've got the stairs. I'll need those. Definitely will need those. I don't believe there's any normal brick though. Not sure where I got 5 TNT yet. Okay. So we'll grab 8 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and grab 8 of these. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Kind of just run around and wait for that to get done, I guess. Takes like a second to cook. Need to figure out a way to get a doorway into this one that kind of fits. Alright. Oh, I meant to go to the bucket. Getting all the stuff we need right now. Hopefully I can get a good amount of blocks off of this. Perfect. Yeah, we'll put them in here. Perfect. Crafting table. 2 stacks of blocks. Alright, let's go fill it in real quick. See how it looks. To get that, we can kind of start making moves on the rest of the house. Getting this bad boy done. Oh, there we go. We're good. Get this bad boy done and built. I don't think I'm gonna have that many blocks though. Gonna need a lot more blocks than I've got. Maybe. Oh, I'm gonna need way more blocks. Without a doubt. Cool. Gonna need a ton of blocks for this, sadly. Trying to place these without flying off the roof. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Okay. Should have done this in friggin' wood. I don't think it would look the same though. Cherry trees are growing rather nicely. Some more lights in the middle of that sucker and we'll be doing very well. Just gotta kind of get it cleaned up a little more than what it is and I think we'll be doing phenomenal. Got all this random blocks sitting around. I want to go find a sniffer too, but I think that's another day, another dollar issue. Those suckers are kind of hard to find, it turns out. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's another bucket of lava. I can move that over. Try to keep everything somewhat organized. That's all empty buckets in there. I'll move those. A couple more lava buckets right there. We'll move those puppies over. Keep everything semi-organized. I believe they took out the gold block apple. I believe. I guess I got the apple on me so I can see it if it even pops up. I believe they took out the gold apple, the gold block apple. They still have the normal apple, but not the gold block one. Cool. 48 apples right there. Put those there. Put these back. Don't need them right now. Is there a description on these? love to build an ocean temple, or is it, what is it? What am I thinking here? Is an ocean beacon? I guess it'd be the right word for the beacon. Always wanted to build one of those, but I never actually got around to build one. The stuff form is kind of weird. I think you have to actually like find buried treasure. I know you have to have these to even do it, and then you have to have. Let me see here. Guess I could craft a couple of these real quick. I can fix that one piece. You gotta have those things, and then you have to. Let me see if I can't find it real quick. It should be. I can craft candles. Honeycomb string. Let me see here. Beacon, beacon, beacon. I feel like there's a lot of stuff missing, even though it says it's not. Then again, maybe I'm. I think I should. Oh, you can get different colored choco boxes. Didn't know that. I've only ever seen like the purple one. To be honest with you, I'm not seeing like the actual beacon though. So maybe I'm totally just missing it. I don't think so. I just don't think it popped up for me. Alright, I'm gonna go place these real quick. Get that part done. And then hopefully my blocks will cook. But I know they won't. I'm gonna run too far away. Dang, that means like the. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's a bug or if it's like just how it's supposed to be. But on PC, when those dudes are doing like the mega furnaces where they do like a couple thousand blocks, assuming they're set up the same way they are on this, be crazy. Kind of boring, actually. I guess if you just threw them all in there and had everything set up for when you got off, just had them cooking when you were like gone AFK for like an hour or whatever, it probably wouldn't be too bad. But any other time, I feel like that'd just be a freaking boring thing to do. How are we looking? Getting there. Let me see, 4, 5, 6, perfect. Set those there. I don't need those anymore. I need to get up there and build that still. I could do the wood. How it's gonna look with the wood foundation. What are you doing in the corner, fella? What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? Originally, I was gonna build my house's roof like this. I had a whole roof on it that was practically like this, and I couldn't stand this like little gap right here. Like I can work with it on this one. You know, it's small. It's not something you really notice, but on like your actual house, it'd be such a massive gap. And it was a massive gap. I had to get rid of it. It was too big of a gap to work with. Just there would have been no way to pull it together and make it look semi decent.
Should be pretty close to catching up to all these here. Not too far behind them, hopefully. I need to put buckets in these before I get too risky and forget about them. Perfect. Should give me another 2 stacks of blocks here in a second at least. It's gonna be a huge waste of a lava bucket, but oh, I know where to get more lava at pretty easily. Make sure they're all kind of cooking here, first and last at least. That should be good. Okay, heading up. Perfect. That should be hopefully close to enough blocks that I need. Highly doubt it's going to be. But man, can dream. Maybe it will. It'll be like just super close to how many I need. Here, darn. I need 14 more. I guess I can live with that. I got more cooking, so. Alright, so assuming this would be. If it'll let me place it. Be that. Boop boop. Yeah, boop boop. Then a boop. That would not be right. Would it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that would not be right. See if I can't meet it in the middle ground here. Nice. Pretend that didn't happen. 3, 4, 5. We'll try to see about 5 for this side. Nice. So 4. Boom. 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2. Boom. That is something. We're just gonna find out. Kind of weird, feel like.
The dual scav.
Ain't no way.
Like
Scrappy.
moss to the flame.
Facts. Oh, I was honestly gonna stay in here earlier, and then I heard Sam talking. He was like, "Oh, there goes Chad," and I was like, "It's time for me to get
I
back."
left like I sat in there for like a little bit, and I was like, all right, I'm going.
He was sitting there. He was like, "Oh, Chad didn't say anything and left," and I was like, "I gotta do it to him now since he brought it up." It's felt kind of random that he brought it up, but I was like, you know what? Time for me to do it too. The guy's a character. I'll give him that.
He's something.
I think I need to go invest in a new free. It randomly keeps it cutting out. It goes straight to my controller. I won't be able to hear it, and then I'll just randomly hear something through my controller, and I'll be like, mm.
It's a fucking giant rat.
A rat? What you talking about, Willis?
Darkness imprisoning me.
Sucks. Anything else wrong
Absolute
with it?
horror.
Let's see. One of these days, I'm gonna have to invest in a freaking PC. One of these days.
Huh?
One of these days, I'm gonna have to invest in a PC, man. I keep seeing all these like games I want to play. They're always freaking on PC. I'm like, Boy's doing me dirty every time. I keep seeing videos popping up for that one game that was supposed to come out, and everyone is saying it's a scam.
Arc 2.
The day before, I think is what it's called. The zombie game in like New York.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like The Division, and then like they released a trailer that was Cold War, and everyone's like, now everyone believes it's like a scam, which is crazy. I didn't realize how popular like it actually was. Like, there was the #1 most wishlist game on Steam of all time. And I was like, damn. Some dude was talking. He was sitting there. He's like, I was talking to my buddies, and I've never actually heard anyone say they actually wishlisted it. So what if they just did a whole bunch of bots to wishlist it? And I'm sitting there. I'm like, what? Like, you just asked your buddies if they've ever wishlisted this game? I don't really believe you did that. Seems like a really random thing to do. And even then, it's like if you're more than likely, if you don't play it, your friends probably don't play it unless they're just like some sort of weird friggin' friend group. But so it just wouldn't make sense that they would play it anyways. This man's out here interrogating these people. Couldn't imagine the game people like wishlisting it. It definitely does not look like a real game by any means. It looks like a scam for sure from everything I'm
Why didn't
seeing.
you wishlisted it? What's going on?
But like I just don't understand why this man was freaking talking. He was like, yeah, no way people were really wishlisting this. It was bots. That's a lot of bots. For something like that, I would imagine Steam would for sure freaking realize that the most popular game or the most wishlist game on their app is all bots. I just feel like Steam's got to have some sort of like anti-freaking bot system to realize that, but you would at least hope. I think they'd have to have something. I mean, if the game ever actually comes out, it looks decent. It's also hard to freaking not make 12 other games look decent. You just take the best moments of those 12 games and say, here we go. This is what we're doing. I've never actually seen like a legit trailer by them though. Every time I see it, it's always some brony showing it. They're like, check this out. This is the new trailer that released today. Like, Always makes me wonder where they actually find them at. Like, did this dude just like straight up release it on Steam, or what the heck happened here, you know? I'm trying to think, there was a game I was seeing that I was like, that looks pretty good. I don't know, I always thought like Sea of Thieves looked really good. I could technically get that on Xbox, but I wouldn't want to buy an Xbox to play it. If I was gonna waste the money, I think I'd just buy a PC. But honestly, Xbox, they're kind of freaking going crazy with their sales and stuff they've got going on. Kind of off the perks. PlayStation need to quit slacking with their freaking sales, or their freaking exclusives and whatnot. Dude, their sales suck. Freaking what is it? The Xbox Game Pass, right? Where you freaking get all the
Yeah, the Game Pass.
you get freaking like all those. I wouldn't say. So I mean they're newer, but they're not like brand new. But you get a lot of freaking new games on it. Like Red Dead 2, I saw like Skyrim's on there. Like there's a whole ton of games on there, and it's only like $10 a month, $15 a month, or whatever. And I'm like, dude, Xbox is going crazy with this stuff they're doing. But don't get me wrong, their sales are way lower than PlayStation's, but even then, it's just like, come on, man. PlayStation's got to step up their game. They freaking caught a break this year and said, we're gonna lose it. We're gonna freaking next generation of consoles gonna be complete rubbish. We're gonna make everyone switch to Xbox or PC more of.
I don't see anybody switching to Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox kind of
Xbox
falling off.
they ain't dropping shit.
Most people are just straight up buying a PC if they're serious into gaming, where they're thinking about freaking.
One of the freaking Xbox exclusives just came to PlayStation because it didn't get enough sales off fucking Xbox.
What was it?
Fucking that High on Life game made by the people that made fucking Rick and Morty.
Oh, that was a. I didn't really.
Yeah, it was an Xbox exclusive. Yeah.
Didn't even know that.
It just dropped on PS4.
PS4.
PS4 and PS5.
Oh, I was about to say, sheesh. I'd be a little disappointed if that game just came out and is already they dropped it as a PS4 game. Look like doo doo.
It'd be funny though, because I guarantee it'd still get more sales than what it did on the Xbox version.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I think I saw the PlayStation Facebook page shared that they sold like their 50 millionth unit for the PlayStation 5. I was like, dang, that's pretty good actually. I don't know what Xbox has sold.
Fucking 12.
Yeah, I don't really know a ton of people who actually said they've got like the newer Xbox. Like at least like people I actually know. I've heard like people that join in will be like, yeah, I got the newer Xbox, but I've never actually heard anyone like in person say they have it. I think the only person that I know that has it is Slush. I don't even know if he still has it. The only guy I've ever freaking seen get the Xbox, the newer one. Dude's a beast. Bring back the PS3. PS4, PS5. They need to bring back free PlayStation Plus. Honestly, that was OG.
What is it?
Free PlayStation Plus.
Oh.
Or PlayStation. They gave when I let me see here. I bought a PlayStation 3, I believe, and they gave me a free Euro Plus with it for buying it. I was like, that's freaking fire. What is this garbage? And I was like, freaking. I didn't use that thing for months. I freaking just had it sitting around, and then I was randomly one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this in, and I saw all these free games and stuff. Well, the 2 free games I could get for it, and I was like, yo, this is fire. I never knew. And then freaking get the 4, and it turns out I need that crap to play online. And I was like, come on, man. Don't do it to me. Have mercy on me. Why would they do it to me? Because it's a good way to get sales up. Trying to think, I think it was Netflix was talking and they're gonna start running ads in the middle of their shows, and I was like, there's no way. It might have been videos or like video games too that was doing it. Could be wrong.
Video games.
Yeah, they're gonna try to run ads in the middle of video games, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna lose your whole target audience. You start running ads. You're gonna lose a ton of people. You start running ads for this garbage. Imagine you're sitting there playing Call of Duty, and some dude jumps in front of you, and all of a sudden it says 30-second non-skippable ad, and you're just like, come on, man. Freaking come back and you're dead 3 times over.
If I can give you an ad to Burger King.
I think it
Get
was.
you a Whopper.
I think I did see like where it was a console thing where they were talking about it. It might have been like a more of a joke than anything, but I think Netflix did actually like was trying to officially do that because how much money they've been losing, quote unquote. The whole idea behind Netflix losing money is kind of weird though, because when Russia declared war on Ukraine, they made it where you were not able to use Netflix in Russia. They got rid of it completely. And it's just like, yeah, I wonder why you would lose a ton of money when that would happen. You just lost freaking several million accounts, I bet, on Netflix. And then they're freaking, I have not actually like heard anyone say it for sure, but I've seen pictures of it where they're like super hardcore about the, I'm trying to think of what it even is, like one account per.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever I can't even think what it'd really be like. You know, where it's actually one user per account. I guess would be the best way to put it. They're trying to really push that, and it's just like that doesn't even make sense. That's garbage. If I'm paying for it, I should be able to use it how I want to use it. I shouldn't have to pay another $12 because you friggin' are super desperate for money.
Welcome to capitalism.
Yes, sir. What's up, Mr. Hash Brown? How you doing? Never really understood the whole idea behind it, but kudos to them, I guess. Make you a mod? What you need to be a mod for, my man? For fun? Fair enough. What do you mean, why? Why am I asking you why you want to be a mod? Is that what you're asking me? This man's freaking playing 20 questions with me, Scraft. Leave me alone. Three, four, five. I cannot make you mod. Just joined in here. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it. What if you banned me? I don't think I could. I don't think I could live with it. Yeah, man. What if you just banned me though? What would I do if you banned me? Sounds like a guy who would ban me. I don't know. I don't know what mods can do. I don't know the privileges they got. I think it makes sense that they'd be able to ban the owner. Just give me a little timeout anytime I say something.
Time you out?
Yeah.
That time, yeah, just for looking funny.
Oh. So. You know, I've been, I seen, for some reason, I was sitting there earlier and that one, let me think what it's called. It's the mobile game you always send me on the talk.
Rage
Last
at,
day?
yeah.
The last day on Earth or whatever. For some reason, I started getting YouTube videos popping up for it, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know, this is like, if you imagine, like, your ideal gamer, that's what the people that pop up, like, and are streamers for that are. It's like the ideal person you would think of for, like, when you're thinking of a gamer.
Bro was hustling on that game.
Yeah. Guys kind of just I played it for a while, and it just, like, it's okay, but after so long, it's just, like, you can just tell it's like, hey, spend some money and we'll give you the good stuff. It's like, dude. They got, like, since they, like, originally released it, they've definitely done a lot of, like, decent stuff to it, but there's so much stuff on it. I'm like, dude, this is super, like, it's not, like, pay to win, but it's like, you know, if you don't pay, you'll be way behind everyone in the game. A lot of those streamers, you can just tell they're also freaking buying, like, every little pack that comes out. Sitting there looking at their inventories, and they got, like, freaking AKs, suppressors, the whole 9 yards, and it's like, dude, those are not easy to get in the game. Show me your freaking credit card account right now. Let me see how much you bought.
Well, that was fire. The fucking game pooped on me.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Nah, I'm hating the game for sure.
Okay, fair enough. No hate for me. Sometimes you gotta hate the game. I don't blame you.
Where is the ammo?
Yep, your butt.
No.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. Ooh. Driving funny right now.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm, mm, mm. Gotta get back on my Fortnite Chapter 2 grind.
Get on what? Oh shit.
Fortnite Chapter 2. Even though I think it's on like Chapter 4. I think it's not actually on 2 anymore. I think it's on 3 or 3.5 or some crap. I think if I downloaded Fortnite, I genuinely could not play the Battle Royale. It'd have to be like a creative mode or something the whole time. Try to find like interesting game modes in that and just poop on people. I just don't think the Battle Royale is that good anymore. You got all the freaking poo guns in the game.
I don't know if I got the patience for the fucking Battle Royale anymore. That game's doo-doo.
Trying to think even what... I wonder if I think they removed the primals, right? The primal weapons were god-awful. I don't think that's the thing in the game anymore, hopefully. I wonder if they still got the Evo Chrome stuff. Evo Chrome. They sure know how to make a good game and just freaking screw it every time they update it. And they said, what can we do to make this super unbalanced off a release? How about a freaking mech with 1,000 health that freaking shoots rockets and can jump through builds and is freaking absolutely insane. If you get this mech, you're gonna win the game. And everyone was like, you know what? Send it. That's what we want. I always see people in the game trying to compare that to other items, and it's like, dude, you can't be serious trying to compare the mech to the freaking like the gauntlets, like the Thanos gauntlets, or the sword. I think there was an Excalibur sword actually. Like, you can't be serious trying to compare all these to this though, dude. Like the mechs were stupid OP.
The mechs were busted.
And it didn't even make sense. Like, if the freaking a huge troll or the whatever the heck it was, the cave troll thing that destroys part of the map was something you had to fight or something, it would have made sense maybe to have them on the map, but you didn't do that. So it's just like, what the heck was the point of having that thing? Just to freaking destroy the Battle Royale of the game? Make you hate it before the game freaking updated? And it did. It worked. It worked really well. Freaking hated the game before it updated. And then they updated it and I was like, damn. This is crap. I don't know how you guys managed to go in the wrong direction, but you did it. Rest in peace, OG Fortnite. I haven't actually seen anyone online talking about how they miss or they wish they would bring back the original map. All those videos died off, I think.
And it's because like everybody realized like it don't, because they had
it's not the map, it's the freaking...
they had a mod or something to bring back the OG map, and people were playing it and everything, and a bunch of streamers and like YouTubers that were playing it, they were like, you know what, it ain't even worth it. It is not worth it because sweaties are still gonna be there, so
it's
no matter what,
the map, it's the freaking skill ratio of the game. If the skill of the game was way lower, everyone would be like, yo, this is it. But
the skill gap in that game is insane.
Them coming out with creative mode ruined the game for sure.
Yeah.
Because I guess it was technically Playground. Playground ruined the game because you freaking had dorks go in there for like 14-hour days just cranking 90s.
Yeah, it's different to have a practice mode in a game like COD or Apex or something, because there's nothing outside of the abilities the characters have to protect me. I can't just build endlessly. That's like, the game isn't based off of building materials in order to fucking avoid gunfights. And that's what Fortnite is.
Yes, sir. And it was like I literally seen like they had to be professional streamers, otherwise, people had to freaking didn't have the kind of time these fellas did, but they were like, yeah, I went into Playground, creative mode, whatever you want to say they went into, 4 hours a day cranking my 90s, and I'm just like, dog, what in the world are you doing in there for 4 hours just building? That'd be the most boring time of my life. I just couldn't imagine. Even if I was a professional at the game, I just couldn't imagine going in there for 4 hours, just sitting there cranking 90s the whole time to build. It's just like it would not be fun. It'd be torture. Kudos to them for doing it, but it'd be torture. Guess that's why they get paid the big bucks to do it, and I don't. But holy cow, that'd be torture.
Oh my god.
Some of those dudes out there that played that, man, they're something. Gotta give them that. I also feel like the developers of Fortnite had certain streamers had like freaking some sort of loot chance increase. It was not RNG for them. Or the RNG was way better increased. Freaking was watching. The one time I watched a ninja stream, he freaking landed on a gold combat shotgun, and I was like, I've never even seen a gold combat in the game. Nonetheless, this man just landed on one. And I was like, this ain't right. Something ain't right.
That'll never be happening to me.
No, I freaking landed and found some bandages. I'm just sitting there looking at this. I'm like, something ain't right.
I get something to heal myself, but I don't get something to defend myself with.
Yes, sir. It was I always wondered about that. I was like, something ain't right. Because it makes sense though. You get your most popular streamer for the game, make it where he actually does super good at the game, so everyone else thinks they're gonna join in and be freaking super off the perks when they're playing it, and then you just switch it where you don't get the same loot chance he does, or your lobbies are not skill based like his. Because there's even some like other people that played the game
that I generally could not see like it being like super possible. I think even Call of Duty did it, like where they were like trying to go for the world record for kills in the game. Either like these lobbies were getting boosted, or these boys were just like facing AI or whatever. It's like there's no way they were getting the kills they were getting. Because I think on Modern Warfare 2019 and for Warzone, I think the top kills in the world was like 146 or some crap for a squad. Sitting there, yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm like, so you're telling me these boys were rushing around the map,
they killed everyone practically. No one even got a chance to fire their guns and kill each other, because these dudes killed everyone. And I'm like, I just could not see that being the case. Like, something...
Oh, damn, yeah, there is only 150 in the map, ain't there? On Warzone, it's 150 players, right?
I believe it was 100, but you can respawn. But even then, it was like, these dudes killed everyone. Everyone, if you respawn back, they were still on top of you to kill you again. Which makes me think either they were cheating, or they were cheating. Because it just doesn't make sense.
God damn it.
I've never seen that many people in a match, nonetheless, freaking... I've probably never seen like a 20-man freaking in the game, and we're gonna say these dudes are dropping 140. I just couldn't see it being possible. Unless they had some freaking... they're streamers, I guess. Maybe they boosted it. That'd be my only freaking other thought. Their streams got in there and freaking pretended they were doing something, and straight up just boosted that record. I just could not see it any other way.
Just let me for real.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what the dude's name even is. It was that... I'm trying to think what it is. That dude was weird. He was dating... that he is dating. I don't know what her name is now. Let me see. Let me think.
Fucking Aiden.
It's not Aiden. No, that dude's annoying.
That dude, he no longer fat. He is, but he getting skinny. You see that?
I don't watch the guy. If we're thinking of the same dude, I can't stand him. He's annoying.
Wait, you think of Aiden Ross?
Is he like bald?
well, Aiden Ross is now. Well, actually, I don't know if he is now. He did shave his head at one point to look like Andrew Tate or whatever, but
I seen a video of the dude and he was bald. And, he was like talking about how he thought the average income for the American household is $100,000, and I was like, what? Everyone was in the
average
comments.
person that doesn't have to work for a living.
That's what everyone was saying in the comments. They're like, well, sounds pretty average, rich, freaking silver spoon fed kid. And I was like, honest. Man. And like everyone else in the video with him was like, dude, you realize the average freaking household makes or the average person makes 30 to 40K a year. And he was like, what? I thought it was 100K. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude's out of touch. Dude's out of touch with
Well,
reality.
even Jake Paul, like he
Yeah,
was
he's this idiot.
he was fucking talking about how someone said he was spoiled and I fucking silver spoon fed and everything like that, and he was like, bro, you don't even know what I struggle with coming up, growing up. My parents barely made 100K a year.
He originally lied and said his dad made like $10 an hour and he freaking ate Hamburger Helper and all that, and then he switched it because everyone was like, bro, you were on Disney Channel as a kid, and so he started switching it up. Also, I think the video you're thinking of was supposed to be a joke, but it was a really shitty joke. But yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's like,
I don't know, because it was a press conference video for one of his fights.
oh really? I thought it
Yeah,
was
it was
freaking.
like a video because he was sitting there and like they were recording him and he was like, everybody's saying, I don't know about a come up, when it comes to sports and this, that, and the other because I was spoon fed because I got all this money to get all these good coaches and everything like that. He's like, but people don't realize I had to grind for this, growing up. Me and Logan, we didn't really have a lot, My parents barely made 100K a year, We had it fucking rough when we were growing up, We didn't have fancy everything, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, bro, what?
100K a year.
Barely made 100K a year. My parents barely make 60K a year combined.
Yeah.
Like the.
Growing up, we freaking poor. Man's at 100K a year. And that was like, growing up would have been freaking 20 years ago for this man. 100K is freaking like 250K now.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking man's off the perks. Yeah. Some of the streamers, like, if they're humble about it, I can rock with it. But most of them, they get some money in their pocket and then they go stupid, and it's just like, I can't stand you, dude. Like, I don't watch Mr. Beast content, but I can rock with Mr. Beast because he's semi humble with what he does. I've seen a couple of videos where I was like, this guy's kind of a doucher, but the good majority of it is like he's semi humble with his money. Saw a video where he was talking about how he has like 150 full-time employees, and I was like, damn, good for you, man. That's good. That's crazy. But then you get a lot of other people like, I don't even know. I've seen a lot of people like TikTokers, they get freaking some money in their pocket and then they just go out and start buying stupid stuff like Teslas. They buy a brand new Tesla and it's just like, dude, why? They got their first freaking paycheck from TikTok and they're like, alright, this is what I gotta do. I gotta join the freaking crowd. Make myself look cool, buy this freaking Tesla. If you really wanted to save the environment, you'd run your car until it freaking dies. But you can't tell them that. That freaking makes too much sense. You would freaking run your car until it dies. I've seen so many people freaking on TikTok just get a check and then all of a sudden they're driving a new Tesla around. It's like, come on, dude. I got nothing against Teslas personally, but it's also like, why is that the first thing everyone goes out and buys? If I ever start making some kind of money like they would get, I would not buy myself a Tesla. I would not go buy a new car. Unless I really thought I needed a new car, and if I did, it would not be a freaking $80,000 car. I guess I'm just different though. I'm different. Pull up to the scene with a
Pull up to the Z, whatever. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Think if I ever did hit like that kind of money like these people are making, I would definitely kind of like, live small. I wouldn't upgrade my lifestyle like anything crazy. I definitely wouldn't. If if I ever hit the point where I was making like, I'd probably have to say like 80K a year. I would most definitely probably freaking go ahead and go full time on my freaking YouTube career or whatever I was doing. But even like anything less than that, I don't think I could justify it. And even after that, that'd be way more than I'd be making now. After that, I don't think I would change my lifestyle a ton. I wouldn't. I don't think it'd be freaking justifiable.
No,
It'd be dumb.
if I made it to the point where I was making 60K, 70K, 80K or whatever, shit, even like 55K, that's like almost fucking $6 grand more than what I make now. Well, actually, it's probably like $8 grand more than what I make now, and they make like 45 or something like that. K a year. That's before taxes fucking take all my bread.
Respect.
But I mean, if I made all that, then I could probably justify going part-time
Yeah.
and then still doing streaming or whatever.
Yeah.
Because having that same income or whatever, still making like $15,000-$20,000 a year on top of your Twitch or YouTube or whatever, because it's not always 100% guaranteed
No.
your
Yeah.
YouTube is going to fucking hold up or going to stay, or Twitch or whatever it is, because all it takes is for one fuck up that you do, and then
one stupid comment.
yeah, and then you just get everybody pissed off, and then there goes your fucking views.
Yes, sir. So that'd be why I was saying like it'd have to be like upwards of like it'd be high 80,000 probably before I'd ever actually go full time for it. Heck, I would love to quit my job and do full time for it, but it would not make sense. Like a lot of people, I've seen like some of their videos, and they like one dude I used to watch. He went full time at like he got like 100,000 subs, and he was getting like decent average views, and he freaking quit his job, went full time YouTube, and I was like, dang, dude, you're risky. I think it worked out for him in the end, but I was like, that's pretty risky. I also no idea how much money the man was making. I mean, he probably wasn't doing terrible for himself, but it's like, I feel like I'd have to have like, a kind of a guarantee that I was going to be doing okay for myself for the next freaking while. Then again, you get those dudes like XQC and Ninja where they got like a super huge partnership for freaking streaming, like switching platforms. That's crazy. Those dudes will never freaking actually have to work another day in their life if ever just decided to stop watching their crap. Shroud too. I think Shroud was freaking bought out. They'd never have to work a day in their life after if they said the dumbest thing in the world and freaking everyone stopped watching them.
Oh yeah, no, they have so much fucking money, they literally don't know what to do with it.
Like I think Chad was meat riding and telling me like the XQC dude made like 100 million or something like that.
I think he signed a contract for that kick or whatever, and his contract is like 100 million or something like that.
Yeah, that's insane. And then like Ninja got like a 10 million for his mixer, and that's on top of whatever he's already making with everything else he's doing. So, he's got a shoe and everything else that came out, his own merch station and whatnot. He couldn't be doing too terrible for himself. That man ain't ever gonna have to actually freaking get another job if he decided to say some stupid stuff. I'd hope not, at least, if he somehow blew $10 million. Believe he moved to California, though, so he probably pays a little more for everything, but I think he moved to California or New York or some crap. Somewhere Texas? Somewhere more expensive. I feel like he did. I don't really remember for sure, though. I was thinking he did. Yeah. That's weird. Okay. Cool, I guess. Cool. See if I have a glass here. Six there. Not. Probably wasted it all. I go beast. No, I got glass. We're good. Sweet. All right, perfect. You ever made it big? Would you move?
Hmm?
You ever made it big? Would you freaking move out of the great old state we live in? Get you a sweet crib in California?
No. So, if I ever made it to that point to where I'm making, 70, 80,000, and I feel like I'm financially okay enough, first off, what I would do, if my car is not already paid off or whatever, I would pay it off. And then I would probably sell the house I'm in now, or I would save this house, pay it off a little longer, save up a crap ton of money from the income I'm getting from whatever it is or whatever, and my job. And then I would, once I feel like I'm able, try to sell this house. And then I would probably buy a reasonable, 4-bedroom or 5-bedroom or something like that. And then, but I don't think I would leave state. Shit, I mean, you could even have a house built because, I mean, it's not like, I mean, there's endless amounts of ideas, but because I would say I would just add on to this house, but this house, I mean, it's not small, but it's not big enough to where I think I could even add a room, even in the 1-bedroom that's pretty big. I don't think I would be able to add a 4th bedroom into here, so I probably would have to buy another house just in case at some point we have another kid.
I think every time Chad mentions it, like if he won the lotto, he always says he'd move, and I was like, well, honestly, why though? Why would you want to move? I get it's like they're not really the most luxurious state, but it's just like, you like the ocean? No. What? So what the hell's the point of moving out of here? You wouldn't just so you're not here, like. No, there'd be no point moving to any other state, really, if you don't like the ocean. I could see if you love the ocean to go to like maybe Florida or something. I could see that, but if you literally just freaking don't like the ocean and you just want to move to say you can move, it makes no sense. I mean,
You trying to meet some famous people?
guess so.
He thinks they care enough to fucking see that dude.
They'd be like, who is this guy? Why is he in my house?
What?
How did he get here? Everyone's just like, bro, how did this guy even get here? How'd you buy this house over here? And you'd have to tell me you won the lottery. What's up, Blue Turtle? How you doing? I think I would, like I said, I don't think I'd ever live lavish.
That way I just could ensure that I would never actually have to legit work. I feel like that'd be my main goal. To blow up and act like I ain't know nobody. Anything to ensure I really wouldn't have to go and
Do a traditional 9 to 5 ever again. Nothing against the 9 to 5. It's just kind of like,
I got a lot against the 9 to 5. I'm tired of it already.
if I didn't have to do it, I wouldn't do it. It all depends on the day. Some days, I'm ready to freaking smack them around. Other days, it's not too bad. There is the days, though. I don't think it would ever be a crazy lavish lifestyle, though. I mean, heck, there's some super expensive houses around here that you could buy. I don't know why you'd necessarily want them, but the one over freaking in Eaton where it was like $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Had like the basketball court, the freaking weight room, the whole 9 yards like that. I'm sitting there like, bro, who would even want this? What? There's so many random things in it that don't make sense. I don't play basketball, so why would I want a basketball court for one? You know, the weight room would be convenient, I think, but
Honestly, if I ever made it that big, I would probably buy the Chouse that's in Red Key.
the what?
The Chouse, you know, the big red.
The big red. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Chouse.
I always thought that was kind of cool. Kind of expensive. I don't know what the price of it is nowadays, but last time I looked, it was kind of like, it was a pretty penny. But that's been a few years since I actually looked at that. I bet the price of it went way higher than what it was. Is it like still like 300 grand or?
I think it's still whatever it was. Like fucking 400,000 or whatever it was, right?
It was 300,000 when I looked at it once.
Well, that's probably that amount then. I ain't
Like
looked at
350 or whatever, some crap like that. It's not. I mean, that is a pretty decent sized house too. Not like super massive. It also just doesn't make sense because I'm not gonna have like 13,000 kids. So I don't really need a massive house. Just doesn't feel right.
I ain't having no kids.
I don't need a massive house for it to be empty. It'd be weird.
and 12 million of them.
I think too.
He said, I already
Well-
know.
Oh yeah, I for sure know. We ain't having like fucking 6 kids. It just ain't happening.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Cheaper by the fucking quad.
True. There's some people out there. I think there's some freaking. I could. Oh, I did not mean to make 32 crafting tables. Get screwed.
Respect. Guess I got a ton of crafting tables for nothing now. Darn tootin'. I'm gonna buy a chicken farm.
Hmm?
I'll buy a chicken farm. It's my life goal. Singular chicken farm. Yo, what's up, Blue Turtle? How you doing? My leg. I think I need to go get more blocks here. I wasted all my wood crafting tables, so darn shame. Don't need this anymore. Put that away. I'll keep this. Actually, I don't think I need that anymore. Put that away. I'm just building on my roof here, hoping I can finish this up. It's a work in progress. Getting it done though. Probably have to hop off here soon. I'm getting past my bedtime.
Gotta get up early. Let's see here. I saw some in here somewhere. Thought. Maybe I didn't.
Guess I didn't. Yes, sir. It's a sad day, I know. Freaking. It's 8:30 right now. It's getting kind of late. I mean, I'll be on for like, probably like, hopefully till I can finish part of this, a little more of this. Kind of working away. Trying to get at least a little more done.
Damn, the motherfuckers know your fucking sleep schedule.
Facts. They said, dude, no sleep till Brooklyn. Only 7 for you? You from freaking like Arizona? I think that's wrong actually. More like
Texas.
I think Texas even 2 hours. Pretty sure. You like more like Mississippi probably. Mississippi Queen. Wisconsin? Dang, he's way farther than I expected then. Honestly thought Wisconsin would definitely be on a different time scale, but
Wisconsin.
the cheese state.
No.
You think he actually makes cheese or?
I mean, a lot of them actually do work in like the cheese factories and stuff. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Nothing wrong with some cheese. Honestly,
Oh my god.
compared to like some of the other places I've like heard about, I don't think cheese would actually be that bad of a gig. Couldn't imagine it'd be that bad. Like I knew a person that worked in a bacon factory, and I just think that wouldn't be gross. Like, no matter what, you'd just come home smelling like bacon every day. I feel like that'd be gross. They said it paid really well, but it was like bacon. Couldn't imagine it'd be just smell terrible the whole time. Come home smell like dookie. College football? Man plays for the freaking. Going to be? Gotcha. You like, I'm trying to think, what are you, D1? I think D1 means like, D1 is like freaking top of the line for college, right? Or is that backwards?
D1? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
What is this?
What position you play is the real question. That dude Sam was telling me about Ethan, the dude that went to freaking Ethan Thurr. He was like, yeah, he didn't do very well in college, going up against the big old boys that played in college. And I'm sitting there, I'm like I can see that, you know, they're not gonna be small in college. He was like, yeah, well, I mean, when you got dudes that are 6'7", 440 pounds, and I'm like, you got your weight a little high there, pal. And by a little high, I mean like super high. Like I could see maybe like 280s, maybe 300. Like your bigger dudes are probably gonna be in the ballpark at 300, and that's not gonna be a lot of people. But to be 400 pounds, we're talking you got freaking the mountain out on the field. You got 30 dudes the size of
Mountain.
the you got 30 dudes the size of the mountain out there playing. I was sitting there, I was like, there's no way the dude genuinely believes that they're that big. He thinks these dudes are genuinely massive. Like I said, I know college ball players are pretty decent size, but they're not freaking that massive. Man said these dudes are freaking humongous. He said, I've seen them before. I know more than you do. I was like, all right, brother, chill, calm yourself. Don't hurt me.
It doesn't make you quit your job.
Facts. That dude's a character. That dude is a character. I gotta wonder about that dude sometimes. Wonder how his folks were feeling about that. Lighting your house up. They're delivering a pie. That's not good. Come on, man. That's looking decent at least. I still need more wood. Wide receiver? Alright. You wouldn't necessarily have to be like super massive for that position then. I could see that. Let me see here. I need to go get more oak wood. Think here, what do I want to get though? I need oak wood. Was it just oak wood? I need stone too, actually. Let me go grab the stone. Collect some stone in here.
I think of who our wide receiver would have been for high school. He wouldn't have been or we didn't. So, I'm trying to think of who our wide receiver would. He was like 6 foot, like roughly 185 pounds, somewhere in that ballpark. He would have been super small for college, I think, though, as a wide receiver. I think. It also depends what kind of, like, if you're going to like a freaking big name college to play, or no. I think the dude's name was Cole. Pretty sure that was who our wide receiver was. He wasn't exactly like the best wide receiver. He was kind of scared to get hit. By kind of scared to get hit, I mean he was super terrified to get hit. He only got the position on the team because his dad paid for it. You gotta love small communities.
he's an okay guy, but you can just definitely tell his parents got the position for him more of his dad, but I mean, there also wasn't a lot of people exactly trying to pick us off his position by any means, but he also was not really the best player for the spot at the same time. High school sports is kind of a weird situation a lot of the time. Heck, I know if a freaking buddy was in here, man, this dude, he freaking studies sports for some reason, like high school sports. This man was telling me about like women's tennis one day. He studies their sports so much, kind of made me a little nervous. He does a lot of research. He freaking researches sports like crazy, honestly. Like some of the stuff he sends me is good, but a lot of it just kind of makes me a little concerned about what that man's freaking looking up. There's a lot of good like facts out there for high school sports though. Like some of it's pretty impressive. You kind of felt.
I think there's another guy that played on the team and he literally his spot was 100% bought out. He couldn't play for anything. The one dude at least semi could play, but this dude's spot was straight up bought out. He sucked. He was actually good at baseball. He sucked at football though. There's more of a middle school thing that he played in middle school. That's when his position got bought, and then he kind of went to baseball more of. It's a good thing because he's actually good at baseball. He could not play football for his life though. He sucked at football. I did not. I didn't really like playing sports. It was too much like bad. The coach wasn't exactly the best. He preferred his big names over his actually good players. Wasn't really my cup of tea. Also was kind of like fat. I wasn't built for speed. I didn't really hit my growth spurt until I was towards the end of high school. I was a small little guy, small and fat. Wouldn't have been much use for anyone. Cool. So I do not have it set up on YouTube. Usually I stream on Twitch, but I've been getting into YouTube more lately. YouTube. I need to get a little more like active with the YouTube stuff though. It'd be a good idea. Get out and fix all the links. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Twitch it's gone downhill over the years. It used to be pretty good, but it's going downhill pretty fast. It's not what it was a couple years ago. I definitely think YouTube's gonna take over the market within the next few years. well, I would say YouTube has taken over the market for the most part. It's just they're gonna go back through and finish off the market. I mean, with YouTube getting bought out by Google, it's kind of it's kind of obvious that was what was gonna happen. Some like on Twitch. Is that what you mean? I mean, you really can't see anything too crazy on Twitch actually. Twitch has like, well, depends on your idea of crazy, I guess. Twitch is you get banned a lot quicker on Twitch than YouTube. It really depends on your idea of crazy. Like they have like a ton of hot tub streams, which is kind of like why I was like getting away from it. It's kind of really random that that's one of the biggest things on Twitch. There's always a hot tub stream. Kind of makes you wonder what the heck Twitch is doing, how they let it go. They let people hot tub stream, and then they have others get banned for like showing some shoulder. It's a really big reason why Twitch is going downhill. They have a lot of backlash for stuff like that going on. Alright, so here I got stone. Stone's cooking. Let me see. Let me see if I can't get some. We should check and see what time it is actually. Oh dang, it's a little later than I was expecting it to be. Should probably be hopping off here soon. It's getting pretty late for me. Pets, I have 2 dogs. You could probably hear one. He likes to bark. And the other one doesn't really bark too much unless the other dog's in here. But I have one's a Dachshund, one's a Yorkie. Both pretty small dogs. Um, I mean, I want to get one set up actually, but I just have not got around to it. Kind of want to get my own like little personal space before I ever do it. I think I'm gonna hop off actually. It's getting pretty late for me. I gotta get up super early. What the heck? Alright, you have a